Thanks for joining us again. We were talking about engaging in battle with our thoughts. We've really been starting to hammer down. This is going to get deeper and deeper, and I encourage you, do not give up on these because you're getting ready to miss the best part. If we want change in our life, we're going to have to learn new things. That's why we watch these videos. The things I've learned through experience or watching somebody else that was successful with dealing with hard times or failures or just difficult situations. There almost becomes a point where we have to reinvent ourselves. And a lot of you may be thinking, but I'm just me. The truth of it is, if we're honest with ourselves, why not be the best us? And part of being the best us is asking the questions, what if? What if this? What if that? What about if I was to make a little change here in the way I think, what would my outcome be? And do you realize that our thinking began from the time we were very young? We may not have known it, but it began at a very young age. And depending on our different influences in life, and as well as our genetics, you know, that plays a role too. It comes into play. But depending on how we grew up with our experiences, a lot of times if we never challenge that, particularly when we became an adult, we're still thinking the same way that we did when we were growing up from a young age. Those thoughts, those thinking patterns are still there. So when we watch a video like this, you should be shutting everything off and you should be finding the flow in these videos. In other words, just true focus. Maybe you should keep listening. Maybe there's a new way. Maybe there's something we can learn. I learn from comments. I learn from talking to people. I learn when I'm talking to you. But if we never ask ourselves and look back, just like this set of tracks right here. This set of tracks has been here for a long time. We're all different ages, we all have different upbringings, different experiences, different failures, different levels of failures. And we all have different lives. But there's one thing that remains the same, is there's something more than us. There's something bigger than us. And that something that's bigger than us wants us to live a happy life. It wants us to be bold and to kick fear in the ass. But if we don't ask, what if we do this? What if we make a small adjustment? Just like these railroad tracks here, what if all these years we've been on the same set of tracks? What if all these years we've had the same mindset? And our state of being is because we never challenged our state of mind. The past is not made to drag around with you and make you feel worse than you already do. But if we don't look back and realize, how did we contribute to our failures? How did we deal with our failures? How did we respond? What was our mindset when these things occurred? What was our mindset during our failures? You know, not every failure we're 100% responsible of, but how did we contribute to it? What if we never look where we came from? What if we never look at what we dealt with? What if we never challenge how we dealt with it? What if we always pointed the blame to somebody else or something else? What if we pointed the blame by our upbringing or what we didn't have or the things that happened to us? We would be on the same set of tracks. There's no change there. I'm asking you to dig deep. You can't deal with this crap thinking shallow. This is not surface level stuff, man. We got to get deep with ourselves. What if you're on the wrong set of tracks? What if you can make a little adjustment by taking control over your thoughts and beginning to filter them right now? Right now you have thoughts going through your mind. Take a stand. Take a stand and go, no, wait a second here. That is the same negative thought I've always had. replace it. Start finding positive emotions, because every thought is wrapped in an emotion. So if you're continually having negative emotions, you're going to begin to be how you feel. If you feel unworthy, that's how you're going to live. That's how you're going to live your life. That's how you're going to respond to situations like somebody who's unworthy. If you're going to feel like a failure, you're going to fail to make good choices, to make good decisions. If you want to make excuses for your behavior and your actions, nothing's going to change. We have to look at ourselves and be brutally honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, are we on the wrong set of tracks? Because one little adjustment of what if I change this? What if I reinvent myself? Do you want to be a happy person? Do you want to have great relationships? Do you want to find forgiveness and free yourself? Then ask, what if I change my mindset? What if I change my state of mind? And changing your state of mind enough will change your state of being. And your state of being will be more happy, more consistent, more decisive. So I challenge you right now, when you're done watching this video, to think about things. Think about what it is you're thinking about. Think about what it is that hurts you. And then ask yourself, what if I thought differently? Because the battle is in the soul realm. The battle is in the mind. These videos are going to get good. Stay with us. Tune into us. We love the comments. We love the feedback. Share these videos out. Tag a friend. Tag somebody that you think maybe needs something positive or something encouraging. But what if we change how we think about things? What if we think about what it is we're thinking about? Because many of us have been thinking the same way for a lot of years, and we have never done that. It's easier to point the blame. It's easier to point the blame on other people. It's easier to point the blame on other things, other circumstances. It's easier to point the blame of, well, you don't know where I've been. That can all change. It doesn't matter where you've been. Turn those experiences into something positive. It doesn't matter how you were raised. We were all raised differently. But if we don't challenge things, then what will change? What if we don't challenge our thinking? What if we don't challenge our ideologies and our mindsets? You're never going to make that course adjustment on a different set of tracks. Thanks for hanging with us. We appreciate it.